fulfill your dreams. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your February 2024 reading. We're gonna get one of these real quick just to see what kind of energy we're in. Here we go. Sagittarius, you have befriend the world polarized. Sagittarius, you have befriend the world polarized. I'm gonna read you this energy real quick from the book. 25, 2 plus 5 is 7, which is for some people is a really lucky number. We have number 25, befriend the world polarized. Essential meaning, display of your inner truth, bravery to share your personal flavor and your true opinion, movement towards a goal, opposing forces, transitions, growth, taking a stand, personal empowerment. That's pretty cool. Let's see what the tarot has to tell you. See what Spirit wants to tell you here. 2 swords. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. It for you. It seems like it's kind of a difficult thing here. Now. I would say that in the past you did have a big decision to make, or you couldn't make a decision over someone. I think this is love related. It's either someone that you really loved, that you were waiting for, that you guys were not together, or you guys had a fallout, or it's gonna be a friend, a long distance, or maybe someone that you haven't seen in a while. 2 swords is about not having all the information but needing to take a decision. All right, time is running out. You have to take a decision that is both intellectual and both very emotional, because there's a lot of water, and although the water's it's a bit greenish, it connects to your heart, right? So because we have the 5 of Cups here, I feel like it has to do with love. It could be that it has to do with going back to the past, or going back to your hometown, or where you grew up, right? Where you have a lot of your childhood memories. But for some of you Sagittarius, we're looking at, whether to let go or whether to connect with the past person that you feel connects to your soul, or is still connected to your soul, even though they're not here or they're not around you. I feel like with this person that we're talking about, 6 of Cups is someone that makes you feel really good. It's somebody that connects to your heart and connects to your inner child and helps you smile, helps you go through life. A very positive influence here for you, Sagittarius. So I feel like you're thinking about somebody from the past, right? Someone, it could be, so for some of you it's your parents. For some of you, Sagittarius is someone that you loved and you guys are no longer connected. For some of you is going back to your childhood town or circle, right? Like friend circle. But I do feel that when it comes to this in the future, I feel like Sagittarius, you're gonna continue to be in this energy of not knowing where to go, or actually it's not that not knowing. I feel like when it comes to that person or that situation, you're not gonna choose anything, if anything, you're going to choose yourself, right? Which is being single and independent for those who are trying to go back to the past. But the single and independent card comes at a price, or, Seven of Swords is like someone who is not honest, and somebody who is not planning things right. Okay. So we have the Nine of Pentacles here, letting us know that you rather focus on your success, your career, your financials, and be independent from anybody at this point, right? In this certain time. But the Seven of Swords did come out with the Nine of Pentacles, so it's like, yeah, you wanted to be independent, you wanted to be single, you wanted to be successful, but you're doing it kind of on a sloppy way, or in a way of, okay, I'm just gonna go with it and see where I end up, not planning it. Seven of Swords is a card of needing to have a plan or a strategy, okay? Not necessarily a plan, because I'll tell you one thing. So Seven of Swords is an energy of planification, of strategy, and let me tell you something about the Seven of Swords, and let me tell you why you need to have a plan. And sometimes why our plans don't work out is because when we have and we set a plan, you're kind of playing against destiny, the universe. You're playing against divine timing and all that. So that's why it doesn't work out sometimes. That's why, I would say 80% of the time that we make a plan, it doesn't work out. So if you plan to say tomorrow you're gonna do such and such and such, and you have that list, sometimes, yeah, it does happen, because you have you have that knowing of what you do every day. But when you plan something new, it's like, yeah, there's destiny, there's time, there's all kinds of energies flowing around, so it's bound to go in a different way, right? You cannot make time, the world, destiny, or just the universe flow the way you want it to. So release control of that. I don't know if you understand. I don't know if I'm explaining myself right. Release control of plan, but go with the flow, because you're going with the energy, you're going with the time, you're going with all that. Okay, so that's why most of the times that we plan something, it doesn't go accordingly. I would say sometimes it does, but a lot of people seem to like focus on, yeah, every time I plan something it doesn't work out. It's like, well, you plan against the universe. So if the universe is saying it's not time, the universe is saying not just yet, and the universe is saying, well, wait, you still have something to learn, you still have a lesson, you still have more to grow, then obviously it's not gonna happen for you just yet. Okay. So I feel like you choosing, and there's a sense of that you still want to make this, you still want to go back to this person. You have somebody here that you're still wondering about, you still think about, maybe you still hear in your thoughts, right? But you're not making the move, because what I have at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. It's feeling like feeling disconnected, feeling heartbroken, feeling like you have a lot of pain in your chest, and it's somehow it's connected to this past person, or this past group, or maybe this childhood town that you're trying to go back to. And there's a lot of work that we got to do. Three of Swords is really painful energy here. Three of Swords means heartbreak, heartache. It means that somebody cheated on you. It means that pretty soon you're going to find out that the person you love has someone else, or is interested in somebody else. Or if you're interested in someone, you're going to realize that they're dating somebody else. And now it's going to be so much, even so much difficult for you to get back, to let them know how you feel, let them, either to let them get away, or speak your truth, or just hide this inside of you by pretending that everything is perfect when it's not, when inside you're just upside down, you're just hurting, and it's very difficult. that's what I have for you as far as general. I think the spirit wants to talk about your matters of the heart here, how painful and how long it's been. It could be that you guys have been, maybe it's been either 2, 6, or 7 years that you guys have broken up, or have not seen this one person, this soulmate, this past life love or past life connection here. And it goes that deep, it goes that deep. It's hard to disconnect. When we connect with somebody in this life that was a, soulmate in the past life, right? When we connect and try to disconnect from that energy, it's just twice as more difficult than somebody that wasn't a soulmate, because the energies, the souls recognize each other, and for the souls to disconnect from that is a little bit more difficult, because the connection is even more stronger since we approach each other in this lifetime. So don't feel bad if it's been kind of difficult. I'm not saying that it's gonna go away. I do feel there's a sense of you need to release the pain that you have in your heart so you can heal, but I'm not saying that it's going to get better. I'm not saying that you're going to forget this person. I'm not saying that one day you're going to wake up and just out of nowhere just automatically not think of that one person. That person's going to be here. That person's always going to be in your life, in your memories, because you guys wrote history together, and something we cannot get rid of is the history, the past times, right? The memories. Yeah, we can forget them. Yeah, we can delete them if we choose to, but reality and honesty and truth, that's what happened in the past. So we cannot erase the past. Okay, you think you can forget the past, or you think you can forget the scenario or situation, but there's gonna be somebody else, which is maybe the other person, but there's always gonna be someone else that's gonna remember exactly what happened, just to remind you, if you don't want to tell yourself the truth about the situation. Now we're gonna go into love. What's love coming up for Sagittarius here? What's up with love? I do feel like you're walking away, or you're walking towards, it's like walking towards Five of Swords. Okay, I feel like you're in between, Sagittarius. You're in between wanting to have this new beginning in love, or at the same time you're like, oh well, if it doesn't work out, it's okay. I'm not desperate for it. Like, you are doing what you're supposed to, like, you're doing what you're supposed to do right now, even if you don't have anybody in your life, even if you're not connected with anybody, even if nobody seems to be the one that you're looking for, and you keep either moving on, or you keep connecting with other people, ghosting people. I feel like you're doing everything that you need to do here for you to achieve love, because there is a time. I don't think February is gonna be that one time that I don't think February is gonna be a time for you. Maybe it will be like a time to like connect with somebody, but I'm feeling like this energy is more after you kind of find yourself, and after what you understand of who is it that you're looking for, and why is it that you're not satisfied with the options and the possibilities that you're getting right now. And it could be that because maybe the Eight of Cups is a very strong energy. Okay, it's a very strong energy to be on, which, because the Eight of Cups is somebody who walks away from the cups, who walks away from the treasure to go seek something new. So it's like your empowerment of knowing that there's something better than this here somewhere out there is pushing you forward. And also you knowing that right now is might not be the right time, because you're busy doing something. You're busy figuring out life, or constructing your own life, fighting for your career, studying for whatever, right? you're busy doing that, and maybe love is not like the biggest thing for you right now at the moment. I do feel like you know, people will keep coming to you, people will keep coming and offer their love. I don't know if you're gonna entertain it, because after this Knight of Cups, I have the Five of Swords. So the Knight of Cups is somebody who is, you know, letting you know how their feelings and letting you know that they want to date you, they want to take you on a date. This person's letting you know that they want to connect with you emotionally. So it could also be somebody that you've been dating, and they're gonna give you a gift, or they're gonna plan something like take you out on a date. February, it is Valentine's Day, so you know, expect somebody to invite you out for dinner or to get you some flowers and stuff like that. Five of Swords, it's an energy of you know, the Five of Swords can go both ways. Okay, the Five of Swords can either be like, I'm fighting for it and I'm never gonna give up until I win. You know, it's that energy of yeah, it's not over until I win. You know, it's kind of fixated on the idea of winning, either winning you back, either being with you, or you know, either doing anything to win at a cost, right? And also it means the opposite, which is walking away from a scenario that you know that it's not going to work out. So if you know that this is not going to work out, Spirit's telling you that don't sweat it. All you gotta do is walk away. All you gotta do is tell this person, you know what, I'm not interested, or whatever. Or maybe you do have to fight for that one love, okay? Because you do have here, I'm telling you do have here the Fool, which is, you know, going it's like carelessly jumping off the cliff, you know, like taking a leap of faith here, but knowing and feeling that, you know, God or the universe is always gonna have your back. It's like you're not even worried on how you're gonna land once you like jump off that cliff, right? You're not worried at all. All you want to do is take the leap of faith, meaning that you want something new and you're willing to work on it, you're willing to take on it. So if this person is here, it's like you are. And for some of you guys, you're gonna even though that this person might not be all that or all that you wanted or you expected in a person, it seems like you are willing to fight for this connection. You are willing to give this person a chance, and you're not gonna disconnect from this person until you find a really good reason, right? I feel like there's a lot of communication. I feel like the chances is, I feel like when it comes to you, Sagittarius, you don't have the energy, or you don't have the wanting to connect with someone new. Like you don't want to be left out. Maybe all your friends have partnerships or relationships, and you don't want to feel left out. And I feel like you still have a lot of pain, or like your heart is still connected to someone else. And that's going to be for some of you, is that your heart is still connected to someone else, and you haven't been able to release that person. And I don't think you're going to be able to release that person, because this person comes with this, whoever I'm feeling here in this vibe, it's like you're forcing yourself to disconnect from this person. And I can feel the energy. I can feel how difficult it's been for you to like disconnect yourself, but it's still difficult. Maybe there's still something there for you guys. I always say not to go back to the past, but sometimes it's not that easy. Sometimes we have to go to the past to completely cut it and say what we had to say and talk about it and get that, you know, and get some how do you call it, get some clarity on it, you know, get some closure on the past, and then go our own ways, okay? Because sometimes, you know, there's that path that we walk, and when we keep looking back to the past, because we're still wondering what happened, we're still wondering what it was or how we did, it prevents you from looking forward, from looking to where you're going. So it's the same, it's the same concept. It's like if you keep touching into the past subject, if you keep looking into the back just to see where that X is, then it kind of prevents you from looking where you're going in the future. So you kind of get lost because you're going forward a blind, you're going forward but you're looking backwards. Is kind of what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so one more for you. This one. Yeah, Sagittarius. I think Spirit wants you to connect and touch bases with this person. But I feel like for some of you Sagittarius, I feel like y'all are trying to force yourself into a new relationship or into somebody. You're forcing yourself to disconnect from the past, but you can't. But you're forcing yourself to, like, maybe if you were to find someone new, it will take away this past soulmate or past life connection, So it's like you wanting to date somebody just to see if that energy will go away. Embrace those around you. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try new ideas. Did we not talk about that? Here, let me read that last phrase for you. Or sentence. Or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Weren't we talking about, like having that new, taking that leap of faith, wanting something new? Yeah. And also for some of you, remember I said that, you might be going to, an old friend circle, old friends, or maybe the town where you grew up, or where you have a lot of childhood memories here. It could also be that one soulmate, past life connection. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope that makes sense. This is what I have for February, and I'll be doing more readings, so please like and subscribe. I appreciate you. Remember that you're a very important person. You're a very unique and important person in this world, and we need you here. If you're battling depression, if you're battling heartache at this moment, make sure to fight hard, because we do need you here. You're amazing. You have so much potential. Don't you ever forget that, okay?
If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but by all means, keep moving.